morning. Today is May 26th. I am Emma.
And I am Nate, and we're your last student hosts for everything sports and Panther news.
This school year at CHS is narrowing down. There are only 13 days left of school, and CHS is trying to make this end of the year one to remember. There's a field day today that will be used to help students get a break from school and just have fun. There are many different activities such as inflatables, kickball, basketball, volleyball, yard games, and indoor alternate activities that include art with Mr. Fisk, movies in the library, and trivia in the auditorium. Make sure to dress for the weather and have some fun in the sun. In more CHS news, we got a chance to talk with Dylan Bathrick about some record-breaking events.
My name is Dylan Bathrick, and I run the 800, the mile, and the 32. I knew the 800 was possible because every time I ran before that was under it, and I knew if I ran a solid race, I would beat the record. The mile, though, that was ahead of my PR, and if I didn't start to kick on like the third lap, I don't think I would have broken it. I felt very accomplished because I figured it out like soon after the race, and just stepping up on that podium, it was like the loudest cheer I've ever heard, so that was definitely the best thing that's happened in my career so far, and I'm ready for more to come because it's only been a year.
Attention all students, finals are right around the corner. Make sure you prepare to study and so that you do well in your exams. Make sure to get a full night's rest, eat a good breakfast each morning, and be ready for the next day. And a happy birthday to one of our faithful viewers, Ms. Treichel. Happy birthday. Now with Panther Nation.
This upcoming weekend and into next week, we have many different Cromwell sports teams competing in the first round of the state competition. Wishing luck to all our teams and crossing our fingers for another state championship. And now back to the desk.
On Wednesday, June 7th, Belden Library is hosting Pause to Read. Kids can practice their reading skills with the company of one of the therapy dogs, Maple, Phoenix, and Dodger. You can reserve a 20-minute time slot to pet and read with a furry companion.
On Tuesday, May 30th, Cromwell will be having its Memorial Day Parade. The parade will start at 6 p.m. on Lower West Street, make its way up to Main Street, turn left onto New Lane, continuing to West Street, then back to the starting point. This year's Grand Parade Marshal is Lou Gagnon. For more information, look at Cromwell's website.
From Friday to Sunday this weekend, Taylor Swift came to the East Coast, and 10-year-old Leighton Barnett got to live his dream. It was said that during the concert, Taylor singled Leighton out of the crowd and gave him her hat. When asked about it later, Leighton said that the connection between him and Taylor was because of a post that Leighton made years ago that caught Taylor's attention.
The person accused for organizing street takeovers across Hartford, New Haven, and Holland counties has been arrested. 20-year-old Jefferson Durant is an individual in question. As his Ford Mustang GT has been seen leading in events, a street takeover is when a large number of people take over a roadway or intersection using their motor vehicles, disrupting traffic and driving erratically. Durant is currently being charged for driving without a license plate or having improper rear lamps, reckless driving, first-degree riot, inciting to riot, and first-degree reckless endangerment. Now for a look at the weather.
It's finally starting to feel like summer in the middle of spring. Thanks, global warming. This Friday will start the incline temperature with a high of 70 and a low of 47. Saturday and Sunday will continue this trend with a high of 75 and a low of 55 on Saturday, and a high of 78 and a low of 55 on Sunday. Memorial Day is no exception, with a high of 82 and a low of 57. The decently warm weather was nice while it lasted. And now back to the desk.
On May 18th, a California father died after helping a family of ducks cross the road. After guiding and guarding the ducklings, Casey Rivara returned back to his car. Unfortunately, before he reached it, he was struck by a 17-year-old driver. After the accident, the girl remained at the scene and waited for the investigation. It was unlikely she will face criminal charges. The ducklings and mama duck were not harmed, but this emphasizes once again the importance of safe driving. Make sure that you're constantly aware of your surroundings and where you're going.
There's nothing there in the book drop tonight, not a book or magazine. A kingdom of circulation, and it looks like I'm the queen. Fill up the book drop, oh that's where my heart still yearns. Gotta bring them back, gotta please return. Don't keep them out, they're overdue. To clear them all, here's what you have to do. No one more day, no wait and see. Just pay a fee, bring them back, check them out anymore. Bring them back, bring them back. You can visit the bookstore. Here I scan, and here they'll stay. 'Cause the books are all gone. You never finished reading them anyway.
On Monday, a U-Haul box truck crashed into the security barriers of the White House on the north side of Lafayette Square, just a few hundred feet from the White House just before 10 p.m. Although no one was injured in the incident, a Nazi flag was seized from the truck, and the driver is carrying multiple charges, including threatening to kill or harm a president, vice president, or family member.
Have a great day, CHS, and tune in next time for everything sports and Panther news.